Are you ready to advance your career, hone your skills, or explore new vocational paths without spending thousands of dollars to further your education? Skillfeed.com features over 65,000 video tutorials to keep your creative and technical skills current. Choose from long courses or short tutorials called Skill Snacks, featuring courses on business, web development, education, finance, leadership, photography, and more. Get your 30-day free trial now. Log on to skillfeed.com/radio. That's skillfeed.com/radio.
Entrepreneurs from around the world, you're listening to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. International news, informative talk, every Thursday.
Hello and welcome to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Once again, I'd like to send out a warm welcome to all of my entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, business owners, and those of you who are considering launching out into the deep of running a successful business empire someday. Today is February the 12th, 2015. We are midway through this month. Can you believe how time is flying? Hopefully you're able to keep up and accomplish all of your personal goals and business goals day by day. If not, just not to mull over it. Manage your time a little bit better, prioritize, and stick with things. Your goals are only goals if you can measure your growth. Other than that, it's just a bunch of mumble and jumble. Some people don't like when I say things like that, but here on the radio show, we hold you accountable. As always, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. We are the show that provides you with international news, informative talk, every Thursday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. Not only is it the best network on this side of heaven and beyond, it is the most informative. I am your host, rockstar entrepreneur and international business consultant, Erica A. Murray. In case this is your first time tuning in, this is the radio show that highlights economic development through entrepreneurship. We really work at it. We track down those awesome entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, mompreneurs, and business owners who are on the move globally. Not only are they on the move, they are changing their communities through partnerships while adding jobs to the global economy. We also pride ourselves on keeping you informed about global opportunities, ways to help you to improve your business, and, of course, let us not forget about our international stiletto segment for women entrepreneurs. It's the segment that focuses on women who leave their footprints in the sand around the globe. And the reason we are the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show is because we'll never leave you with just information, the theoretical stuff. We'll also give you a few action item tips to keep you moving forward in business. What good is the theory without tips on how you can actually get it done? We desire to see your company moving forward and flourishing. If you are listening to this show and you want to be more active, just remember you can text me by visiting www.mwhyradio.com and send a text live to the show by using hashtag UIBE, and you just go right ahead and ask your questions. You can also feel free to dial in by calling 646-652-2512. Once again, that number is 646-652-2512, and our country code is 011 for those of you who are listening outside of the country. And again, if this is your first time tuning in, I don't think that I can thank you enough. So thank you for your time and the way we start this show. It's about taking you on a trip somewhere around the world with international business news we think that you can use. So here we go. Buckle your seatbelts. No need for an oxygen mask because there will be no turbulence. It's smooth sailing. Let's travel the globe. If you're in business, don't think that you don't need to know what's happening globally. You must know that international news impacts your business no matter where you're located. In international business news today, we are traveling to Brazil, New York, and San Francisco. They are all in the news we can use this week, business owners. Listen here to the companies that are making global strides. Perhaps you can learn from them and or partner with them in your business or utilize their service. The first international small and medium-sized business is called U-Track TV. That's right, U, the letter U, Track TV. It's a mobile app for live streaming your events. So for all the business owners who may have gatherings, customer gatherings and events and speaking engagements and all those great things, U-Track can get you all live streaming. Their tagline is your passion in motion. That's quite interesting. So I like that. What they do is they specialize in live broadcasts of any event through their mobile app technology, which is compatible with any connected device. With unique wireless long-range GoPro cameras, they will never miss a single angle of any scene. I cannot believe that. That is amazing technology. Their core business is to live stream events from anywhere in the world to any smart connected device. With their multi-bi-rate streaming technology, anyone can watch with any internet speed available nowadays. One of the second things that they offer as a service is OSD infographics. They really think they are good at this, so they had to make it a service. So from countdown timers to complete football games, on-screen display graphics, or sports events, they can create or automate any sports data system into a nice graphic to be displayed on live shows. They also offer video production. The passionate videography production team, they're always looking for a new challenge to shoot. They do more than just shoot your video. They also offer aerial production shooting. They're proud to be one of the first companies to introduce aerial shooting in Bahrain. That's right, Bahrain, and the GCC region. With their professional expert pilots, they can overwhelm you with the scenic production. And one of the last services that they do offer is website design and app development. Their team includes experts in this field, and since they are excellent in all of the above, their web department can take your electronic existence to a whole new level. So this particular company, once again, is called UTrack. They major mainly in live streaming your events. I think that's great, especially if you're hosting events via web. Perhaps you're hosting them in Bahrain and you want people in New York City to be able to participate. I believe that's an excellent company. The next company we're going to highlight in international news is Feburary. They publish to the world in a foreign language. So for all of the business owners who have blogs or business owners who are writing books or e-books or traditional style books, to have it offered in various languages is also an asset and a benefit. So Feburary, they aim to help authors self-publish foreign language versions of their works. They wish to change the publishing industry by giving authors the ability to reach global marketplaces in foreign languages, something that isn't currently offered to authors without conventional agency representation. And if you published anything lately, you know agency representation is pretty hard to penetrate, considering they're more focused on celebrities and ghostwriting and production of books as opposed to those who have their boots on the ground and they're actually working in particular industries. They're more about setting authors free and providing contemporary readers with a much richer world of books to choose from. They offer e-publishing, so you can consider Feburary your one-stop shop translation and publishing service for release in foreign language marketplaces. They do offer agency representation. The agency will represent your digital and print editions, which can be distributed in any dialect of your chosen language. They actually offer penetration into the Chinese market. They promote your work, enhance global visibility, and use modern methods and marketing channels to boost your sales. And as it relates to your sales reports, they provide transparent and verifiable sales data at no extra cost so that you can easily assess updated account information and performance. They also offer programs with no upfront cost to the entrepreneur. So you might want to keep them on your radar as well. Feburary.com. That's where you can find them. And, of course, they're publishing your works in any language that's necessary to reach the audience that you're after. The founder is Ms. Runa Zhang, and she's from Beijing, China. The next company is Lenti. Lenti cuts the red tape in the Brazil legal industry. They help companies to lower expenses with lawsuits using document assembly and marketplace tools. So if you're considering Brazil as an expansion to your business, in which that is an excellent region to expand to. I've done the research in Brazil. It's very easy for you to get licensing and to actually get their approval and to actually acquire housing there. You don't have to worry about going in 60 days flying out. They make it easy for you to do business as a foreign direct investor. So to have this particular legal representation in a box sounds really good. It is a cloud-based solution that automates repetitive tasks. It's quick. It's cheap and safe with the best practices of usability and design. There are a few founders for that, and I think the first one is Mr. Gabriel Bagno. Gabriel Bagno Sinra, and he's the only founder. He's from Brazil. The next company that we want to highlight is called Head Out. I think this company is making strides like never before because what they're offering is something that we all could use because we found ourselves in situations. For example, our last flight or our flight has been canceled and we have to now find somewhere to stay or have some activities to be involved in if we're away from home. They're the hotel tonight for tours, activities, and local experiences. Head Out is an on-demand mobile marketplace that helps travelers discover and book the most incredible tours, activities, events, and travel experiences in town for the next 24 hours at exclusive discounted prices. All it takes is 3 taps and 60 seconds on your mobile device. They combine an Uber-like convenience with Hotel Tonight discounted pricing, offering an unparalleled experience to 60% of more than 3 billion travelers that look for local experiences at the last minute. The traction that they've actually acquired is they've grown at an average of about 65% every month, and they have a gross sale run rate of about $1.2 million and already sell more experiences in New York City than well-funded web alternatives. So over the next 18 months, they will roll out in 25 additional cities. The key insight that they have is that the majority of the people book local experiences within 0 to 24-hour window. Most of your other websites, hotel sites, so on and so forth, if you go under that 24-hour mark, they can't assist you via web. They're the only company in the space that's 100% mobile, last minute with 15% cheaper pricing and 3 times faster checkout. So I really, really like the fact that they found a niche and they filled it because that is a real niche. Trust me, I've traveled and I've been in that situation. The founders are Mr. Vikram Jet Singh, Mr. Suren Sotania, and Mr. Varam Kona. The next company is Blissmo, a discovery platform for organic and eco-friendly products. If anybody knows anything about what's happening in the country or in the world, as a matter of fact, people are going eco-friendly. They want organic products because of all the diseases that are allegedly attached to our regular food item production. Well, with Blissmo, they have right now over 125,000 shoppers in all 50 states because they discover the premium, no or low toxin, organic and eco products, and they get these sales. Their sales are just booming. They have these monthly boxes that they send out and office snack boxes, all of these great things that people who are health conscious would buy into. They're building a lifestyle brand that actively introduces customers to better products. And I really like how they say that they're building a lifestyle brand because what we get involved in becomes a lifestyle for us if we are consistent with making it come to fruition. They've already worked with over 200 brands, including Method, Sam Bazon, and Ben & Jerry's, for whom they are the go-to promotional platform to reach the 500 billion people in the LOHAS market. The founders are Mr. Ian Johnston and Mr. Sandeep Ajwa. The company is located in San Francisco, California. This next company I thought was quite interesting simply because they've really, really tapped the market concerning men. The name of the company is called Bombfell. Hand-picked outfits shipped to your door. They've been featured on Forbes, Game More, TechCrunch, Match.com, Financial Times, and She Knows. Imagine having your clothes picked for you by a personal stylist and shipped to your door every month. That's Bombfell. They make dressing well easy for guys. Clothing retail is ruled by the tyranny of choice. Most guys don't want to browse the hundreds of options. They want an ATM machine for clothes. Press a button for jeans, and jeans that fit and look good come out. Well, Bombfell is saying they are that ATM machine for men. That's what they're building. Their founders are Mr. Jason Kim, Bernard Yu, and they are also located in New York City. Another company is called Funnily. They make online ads. They make it very simple when you're doing e-commerce business. And most people today are doing e-commerce business because they're selling their products or sales via the web. Funnily is a New York-based company, and the e-commerce space that leverages existing dates to help companies increase revenue through improved advertising. It works as a SaaS that helps e-commerce sites to create automated and optimized online ads on Facebook. Over 600 companies have registered, some which demonstrated a 10 times the ROI on their ads. So that's 10 times the return on the investment on the ads that they've actually had this company to produce for them. Monthly subscription plans are available, and consideration for larger accounts, there's an option for that also. I would like to thank 500 Co. for contributing to this segment of our show where we mine the world for informative news we can use regarding small and medium-sized businesses. You make it easy, 500.co. Thanks for being our global news partner for this segment. We would like to thank you for continuing to listen to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show with Erica A. Murray on the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network, where you can listen live on terrestrial radio, AM and FM, in Tampa, Las Vegas, Macon, Lancaster, Boulder, Richmond, Kansas City, and Seattle, Washington. You may also find us on over 20 different podcast stations on the web, and, of course, it wouldn't be the network what we are if you couldn't find us on the infamous iTunes. You know how we do things over here at our broadcasting network. We like to get the word out, so why don't you join us on Spreaker? That's right, Spreaker, Spreaker, our newest portal for international news and informative talk. Go to Spreaker.com and search hashtag Erica A. Murray. Set up a free account or sign in using your Facebook. Heart my page. Leave me a comment, and on the right side of the screen, I implore you right now to follow the network. Just click follow, and you're in there. And remember, when it comes to having you covered on the May We Help You radio broadcast, we take care of you. Just download the show and improve your business skills today. Don't forget that we have an app that you can download in the App Store. Just search for MWHY Radio and take a trip around the world with me. Don't forget that you can ask me questions while I'm live on the air by going to www.mwhyradio.com and send a text to the show using hashtag UIBE. Also dial into the show at 646-652-2512. Once again, that's 646-652-2512, and our country code is 011. Don't worry, listeners. We'll still take your questions on Facebook and Twitter, too. Hey, don't go anywhere. Today, in honor of Love Month, February, Valentine's Day, which is Saturday, all of that good stuff, we will continue our cosmetic giveaway of over $500 during our International Stiletto segment. And because we are UIBE Radio, we won't do it just for one day. We're going to do it all month long, so just keep tuning in. Beauty is skin deep, but image lasts forever. And as female entrepreneurs, image matters. So, ladies, continue to listen and call a friend and tell them to tune in, too. After the break, we'll dive into 10 mindsets that will radically improve business in 2015. We'll be right back.
To all of my female entrepreneurs, it's time to expand your region and business profits. Are you networking in the same locale and viewing the same guest list over and over? Do you find your colleagues are referring new business and its clients that you already have in your portfolio? Are you industry stagnant? And are your social groups and events filled with the same people? If you answer yes to just one of these questions, it's time to expand internationally. You are cordially invited to petition for attendance to an all-female exclusive and private event featuring the Power of 52 Women, the East Coast International Business Symposium, hosted by rockstar entrepreneur and international business consultant Erica A. Murray and multimedia distributor and expert Letitia M., and moderator Ms. Joan Henry of the Women's Entrepreneur Expo, beginning February 28, 2015 in Baltimore, Maryland, March 28th in New York, April 18th in Washington, D.C., May the 23rd in Atlanta, Georgia, June the 20th in Boston, Massachusetts, and September, Africa. If you are serious about your business, don't miss this event. Go to www.thepowerof52women.com for more information. Once again, go to www.thepowerof52women.com and register today. This is an event you don't want to miss.
The exclusive Blacklist, February 12th, featuring delectable wines from African-American wineries. Meet jazz legend Marcus Johnson and shoe crazy wines Gwen Hurt and others. Delicious food provided by our sponsor, Boss G Catering, as well as live jazz. February 12th at the picturesque Virginia War Memorial. Tickets are $75 for this historical and trailblazing event. Become a part of history. Get your tickets today at www.thevinewineclub.com or by calling 804-993-4130. You don't want to miss this.
This is Caprice Smith, your uncuffed living expert. I want to take a moment and speak to my women entrepreneurs. If you have your own business card and the name of your business, but you struggle when someone asks what it is you do, that is a problem. If you are not making money that's going to build your legacy and sustain your family, that is a problem. I invite you to hop on over to capricesmith.com, join my free newsletter, and while you're there, schedule your strategy session. I want to help you uncover some things that you should already know. I spent 20 years perfecting my craft, and I'm willing to share all of what I know with you today. If you're not living uncuffed, you're just not living. And if you're cuffed in your business, your clients will know that and they won't invest in you. So let's connect. Until next time, have an awesome day.
You're listening to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show with host Erica Ain Murray. International news, informative talks, every Thursday. Now, back to the show.
Okay, prior to the break, we traveled to New York, Brazil, China, and Bahrain. I encourage each business owner and entrepreneur to do something different in your business today. Invest in daily facelifts. We talked about that last week because of our image giveaway, and you will be around for eternity. Take the first step, and the first step is believing in yourself, your vision, and your goals, and you can do it. I believe in you. That's why I'm here on the radio every week bringing you international news and informative talk from some remarkable entrepreneurs. Also, if you missed the first segment of the show, remember, you can always download this episode by going to iTunes or acquiring the MWHY mobile app. You can even go to Spreaker because it'll definitely be on rebroadcast. Go get the mobile app and stay tuned into what's happening around the world. After you get the MWHY Radio app, don't stop there. Go right ahead and download iHeart Radio, because that is where we're going to appear this month. That's right, we'll be live on iHeart Radio this month. We're conducting daily facelifts at the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. My show is only as great as my producer, and I love her from the top of my heart. That's right, Mrs. Letitia M., for her hard work. She never stops, and I appreciate her. And I know all of my listening audience around the world appreciates her also. Let's get back to the show. It's time for ways to improve your business on UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio. Get your paper and pen and get ready to be informed. Hey, if you change your mind, you'll definitely change your business. Listen closely to what's coming up next.
It's time to talk about ways that you may improve your business in 2015. Today, we're going to review 10 mindsets that will radically improve your business. If you're going to be radical about anything, it should be about your business. Too much goes into launching a successful business to not be radical about keeping a focused mindset. As usual, we at UIBE Radio desire for our listeners to be well informed. So let's get to it. Success is something all career-driven individuals desire, yet it eludes many people, at least at the levels they desire. Why are some business people successful and others not? It has everything to do with habits, beliefs, passion, flexibility, and attitude. Often there's nothing really different between one entrepreneur and another in terms of ability, as each person can do whatever he or she wants. What it all comes down to is having the frame of mind to set practical habits and keep a balance between attachment and commitment and letting things happen. Here are 10 mindsets for success. Number 1, choose courage over fear. To be successful, you have to have courage. And to become courageous, you must do courageous things. Much of being successful is about going beyond what you think you're capable of and venturing into the unknown. Whether you fail or succeed, you will learn and grow. Growth in and of itself means attaining a level of success, whether it came from success or failure. Number 2, believe in yourself. Attitude is everything. A negative attitude decreases success, and a positive attitude creates success. Without that belief in yourself, you'll lack a path to success. Success is something that's created. It's not something that merely happens. When you firmly believe in yourself, you can achieve virtually anything. It's within this belief that you'll find the power to create the resilience and fortitude needed to keep going when things get tough. Number 3, choose good company. Whom you surround yourself with is amongst the most important choices you'll make as you climb up the business ladder. Negativity is contagious, and if work groups, especially bosses, are negative, there will be a ceiling to your success. To reach the goals you desire, be willing to change bosses if necessary. Or if you're the boss, rid your team of toxic people immediately. It only takes one toxic person to destroy the morale of an entire campaign. Further, when you surround yourself with other successful, goal-oriented individuals, you can learn from them and take on some of their habits to add to your own as you proceed along your road to success. Number 4, adopt self-chosen goals. Knowing and being clear about where you're headed in business is something that must come from within. When your goals are selected by you, you are more motivated to achieve them. That's because by achieving these goals, you attain a new desired piece of yourself. When your goals arise from your instigation, they carry a deeper meaning and confer a greater impact on your identity. Each self-selected goal realized adds a depth and an internal expansion to you as a person. Personal expansion is just one of the greatest gifts to come from succeeding in your business goals. Number 5, have a purpose and a vision. Visualization is powerful because actions follow thoughts. A great technique for nurturing your vision and purpose is to make your goals visual. Some people use vision boards, others opt for treasure maps, and still others set goals identifying specific dates for their achievement. Whatever works best is a matter for the individual to decide. I believe that anything that's written down is more likely to be achieved than visions kept only in the head. When you make your purpose visual, you'll make it real. When you keep them in your mind, they remain wishes. Number 6, accept the challenge. There are few easy paths up a mountain, and often they're hard to find. Challenge will be an essential part in any type of success in business or life. And challenge is what creates your growth along the journey. Each challenge obstructing your path provides you with a chance to create a more defined direction toward attaining your dream vendors, customers, managers, employees, and the numbers. For this reason, bless each challenge. Each one is a compass directing you towards new business leads, circumstances, and opportunities. Number 7, be discerning. Selectivity creates success. You must think deeply and intelligently about the bigger picture and what it is you need for each step along the way to continue articulating and executing your business goals. Mindfulness means being aware of all angles and staying sharply in touch with the present so that you don't have to clean up the mistakes in the future. Be discerning of group dynamics. Which person is the best at what job? Which customers or deals will take you the furthest? And what it is that each moment is calling on you to do or change to be the most efficient. That's how selectivity offers you the pursuit of success. Number 8, be willing to take risk. There are no guarantees on any path to success in life or business. The unknown is always looming. Therefore, risk and education are often the mechanisms necessary for knowing more clearly if you're on the right path. If you're afraid to risk, you will put limits on your success and stay where you're comfortable. If you're afraid to risk, you'll put limits on your success and stay where you're comfortable. You cannot get what you want if you don't risk rejection and go for what you desire. Number 9, do what you love. You're more likely to succeed in business when you're invested in your passion and making your career fit your personality. There is a way to find passion about anything and everything you do in life. You may not love every part of your job, but tolerating discomforts by looking at the bigger picture makes your investment of time and energy worthwhile. You may not love every part of your job, but tolerating discomforts by looking at the bigger picture makes your investment of time and energy worthwhile. Be willing to love and find purpose in all aspects of what your business requires. Commit to it and see what you're doing as being a benefit to others. When you love the business you're in, there is nothing that keeps you from wanting to work at it, nurture it, and make it grow. Number 10, gratitude. When you see life and career in terms of the lack in what you have achieved, you cannot drive your business up the ladder of success. Then negativity is impeding your progress. You must look at all you have and realize how great what you have is as compared to the situation of many others. When you have this attitude, you stop suffering and complaining about the small stuff. On each receipt you pay out, write thank you. That's not only to thank the person, event, vendor, or customer for what's provided you, but also to give a private thanks acknowledging that you have the abundance necessary to pay for the service, product, or event. Habits coupled with flexibility provide you with a path to success. Success is fluid, and so rigidity will stand in its way. Developing these mindsets give you a compass to navigate the ever-changing tides on the way to business and financial goals. These mindsets allow openness and flexibility while also providing you precise direction. So those are the 10 mindsets that will radically improve your business in 2015 and beyond. Thanks to Sherry Campbell and Entrepreneur Magazine for sharing these insightful principles with us over here at the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, where we provide you with informative talk. Once again, thank you, Entrepreneur Magazine, for your continued partnership with our network.
Now, wasn't that good information? I think it was. I think it was great information. Here we do. It was so good, I want to make sure that you have the 10 points. So here's a recap. Point number 1, choose courage over fear. Don't be fearful for anything. Face your fears, people. Point number 2, believe in yourself. If you don't believe in you, who else will? Point number 3, choose good company. Hey, watch your brand. Don't let anybody just put themselves in your brand. Make sure you choose good company. Point number 4, adopt self-chosen goals. Ensure that the goals that you are choosing are goals that you desire to choose. Point number 5, have a purpose and a vision. Point number 6, accept the challenge. Point number 7, be discerning. Keep your eyes and ears open. See things before they happen. Point number 8, be willing to take risks. If you're not willing to take a risk, go and sit down somewhere. Point number 9, do what you love. If you don't love what you're doing, learn to leave it alone, in the words of Donald Trump. And finally, point number 10, gratitude. Be grateful. Realize that people don't have to do what they do for you. Above all, let us not forget that one. Now let's commit right now together to make this information practical within our businesses and our life. All right, well, it's time to do what we do again, to pay the bills for this radio show that has been ranked as a top-rated show by our wonderful listening audience according to the downloads that it receives and the number of individuals who tune in their dial every week. But before we go to break, I want to thank our listeners who are listening from all over the world to this syndicated radio show, especially those of you who are listening via Facebook. We see you. Twitter, we see you too. We appreciate those of you who are listening in South Africa as well. Thank you all for listening. I appreciate you. And listen, we know that you make a sacrifice in the different time zones by joining us and tuning into this global show that brings you international news, informative talk every Thursday on the best radio network, the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network. But we can't go to break without acknowledging, hey, we appreciate you. Our chat rooms are open. You're able to chat if you like. You can call us at 646-652-2512 if you want to make a comment about something that's been said on the show. We are the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. And coming up after the break, we have something that's so exciting that you don't want to miss it, which is our International Stiletto for Female Entrepreneurs segment. That's right. How about hashtag Power Woman today? Stay tuned and you'll learn what that means. And don't forget, our big cosmetic giveaway begins in moments, and it's coming up right after this commercial break.
Incarceration doesn't just affect the one behind bars. It affects everyone. Here's your chance to let others know that being locked up leaves others locked down on the outside, hurting emotionally, economically, and spiritually. We want to know how you feel. Go to www.lovelockdownseries.com and make your creative voice heard. lovelockdownseries.com. We are listening.
Hi, my name is Letitia M., owner of May We Help You Network. I want to thank you for joining us and enjoying our hosts here on MWHY Radio Network. Please visit us online at mwhyradio.com and like us on facebook.com/MWHY Radio. Tune in to learn more about our hosts and upcoming contests and our TV programming that'll be coming to you soon. MWHY Radio, bringing together business, community, and you.
Hi, this is Benita with Off the Vine. Join us on Fridays at 3 o'clock for Fun Talk About Wine. This season, I'm going to put this little sommelier certification to work as we expand the conversation to talk about beer and spirits too. Meet more exciting special guests, and you never know just who may show up at the studio. Off the Vine with Benita on the May We Help You Radio Network, giving you something to whine about.
Welcome back to the show, and once again, if you missed the first two segments, well, shame on you, but just call me the fairy godmother of business, because with one wave of my magical business wine, you can hear it again by downloading the MWHY Radio app or going online to iTunes. And if you would like to receive this show by email every week, you can sign up with me by sending an email to info@ericaaMurray.com. But guess what? It's easier than that. Why don't you go ahead right over to Spreaker, SPREAKER.com. Hey, search me out, hashtag Erica A. Murray. Go right on, sign up for a free account. Like my page, and over to the right, go and follow our network. We appreciate it if you do that for us. That's all you have to do. Moving along in our program, we are so happy about this next segment of our show. Oh, how we love to highlight what women are doing in business. It's only because those beautiful stilettos are leaving footprints around the globe. Speaking of leaving stilettos around the globe, I would like to invite female entrepreneurs to participate in the Power 52 Women International Symposium that will be on the East Coast starting in February. This symposium is going to be simply amazing. It will feature myself, rock star entrepreneur Erica A. Murray, and multimedia distributor and expert Mrs. Letitia M. We are truly excited about this event because we know it's packed with the tools that are necessary for you to go to another dimension in your business in 2015. We will also have hosting a few of those events Ms. Joan Henry, who annually has the Women Entrepreneur Expo in the D.C., Maryland region. This event is on April 25th, 2015 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come on, listeners, invest in yourself, and if you're business owners, invest in your people. Check out the Women's Entrepreneur Expo in the D.C., Maryland area on April 25th, 2015. And for more information on the Power of 52 Women, please trot on down to www.thepowerof52women.com. Once again, that's www.thepower52women.com, or you can send an email to info@thepower52women.com. You really, really, really want to register for this event happening in the following cities on the following dates. Well, we're going to say February 28, 2015 with Baltimore, Maryland, which is closed registration. What we have available now is March 28, 2015, New York, New York. April 18, 2015, Washington, D.C. May the 23rd, 2015, Atlanta, Georgia. June 20th, 2015, Boston, Massachusetts. The International Business Symposium for Women will highlight how you can expand your business internationally, acquire global partners, international marketing, as well as the 4 R's of social media international. You can also be connected with some angel investors who are seeking businesses to throw some cash. This is definitely a forum you don't want to miss. Just know that it's very competitive to gain access to the event. We're looking for those individuals who are serious about their business, and not only serious, but those of you who are committed. The Power 52 Women look to support innovative small and medium-sized female entrepreneurs, as we believe they will have immense contributions to the world economy. We look for high-potential female leaders with a great deal of passion and belief in their business, as well as those who are willing to learn new concepts and techniques to grow their business beyond measure. The application process is straightforward, starting with submitting a professional photo of yourself, a short business and personal bio, and a 200-word essay on why you should be accepted to the program. The essay should include what separates you and your business from other enterprises, what value your business will add to the local and global economy, and your business goals for 2015 to 2017. Now that we've informed you about that event, today in our International Stiletto segment, we will be highlighting an amazing woman. Yes, to me, she's totally amazing, and she's doing something remarkable. And we want to bring it to you right here on UIBE Radio, the International Business Radio Show. But before we go to the International Stiletto moment, let's take a moment to pique our curiosity. I want to pique your thoughts with this question and read some remarks that I received from either Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter. Remember, you're always welcome to call in and give your opinion about this question. Feel free to dial in at 646-652-2512. Here's the question. Why are some business people successful and others are not? Ha-ha. All beneficial to the entrepreneur. Can you guess what some people are telling me about that? Mr. Craig S. Roten of Metairie, Louisiana, he said it's because of something very simple, effort and attitude. Well, we all know that they say attitude determines your altitude, Mr. Roten. I agree with you. Then we have Ms. Joan Henry from the Maryland, D.C. area. She says it's the lack of effective planning. That's the main factor. That often ties with time management. That's right, we can never get enough time. It's only 24 hours in the day. Whether we move that clock forward or backwards, we're still working with 24 hours, so you have to manage your time effectively. And our last comment is from Ms. Jackie Bickham from Facebook, New Orleans, Louisiana. She said business owners should keep their vision at the forefront and work tirelessly to succeed. This may sound elementary or too simple, but once a business owner keeps the vision in focus, they will do what is necessary to make it happen. Vision isn't always simply making money. That will come once you put the work, effort with making things happen. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support us on my social media sites and giving us your comments, because you do have a voice, and we want you to share your voice with us. So continue to connect with me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, at Erica A. Murray, Instagram, I am Erica A. Murray, and on LinkedIn, it's Erica A. Murray Global. Now here is our International Stiletto boss for this week.
The lady that we're going to highlight is none other than Mrs. Sarah Blakely. Have you heard of her? Of course you have, but probably not by her name. She is the inventor of the product that most women cannot live without. If you guess Spanx, then you're correct. Mrs. Blakely said the road to entrepreneurship wasn't easy. As she began to formulate the concept for her global product, Spanx, she was working as a sales trainer by day and performing stand-up comedy at night. She didn't know the first thing about the pantyhose industry, except she dreaded wearing most pantyhose. Also, she had never taken a business class,
which made the process even more challenging. As a result, she had only one source to operate from, her gut. Sarah's first stop was obtaining a patent for her product. Listen to Sarah share with us how she acquired her first patent. She said that she read several books on trademark and patents and researched pantyhose patents at the Georgia Tech Library for weeks at night after work. She then approached several attorneys who thought her idea was so crazy that they later admit thinking she had been sent in by Candid Camera. To keep the cost down, she wrote the patent herself and later found an attorney who helped write the claims. Her patent was approved, and she successfully trademarked the name Spanx online. The original product, drawing from the Spanx patent, was sketched by her mom, an artist, and she was the first model. When it came to finding a manufacturer, this was a daunting task also. For months, she researched hosiery manufacturers on the internet and made several calls. Taking a week off work, she drove around North Carolina begging mill owners to help make her idea. They always ask the same three questions. And you are representing, and you are financially backed by? And she answered, Sarah Blakely, to all three. Most of them sent her away, not to mention they thought the idea made no sense and would never sell. 2 weeks later, she received a phone call from a mill owner who said he decided to help make her crazy idea. When asked why he had a change of heart, he said, I have 2 daughters. Turn out they didn't think the idea was crazy at all. The prototype took a year to perfect because as someone who wanted to wear the product every day, she was obsessed with comfort. Now it was time to apply a name to the design. She knew that Kodak and Coca-Cola were the 2 most recognized names in the world, and they both had a predominant K sound in them. Also from doing stand-up comedy, it is a known secret that the K sound makes people laugh. So for good luck, she wanted her product's name to have a K sound in it, and Spanx hit her like a lightning bolt. She knew immediately it was perfect. At the last minute, she changed the KS to an X after doing research that made-up words do better for products than real words and are easier to trademark. Spanx is edgy, fun, extremely catchy, and for a moment, it makes your mind wonder. Admit it. Plus, it's all about making women's butt look better, so why not? When it came to pantyhose packaging, Sarah was not impressed. She said that pantyhose packaging had been the same for years, simply boring. It was time for a change. She took a bold new approach with a red package and 3 illustrated women on the front. It's fresh, new, and for all women. Having no idea what legally needed to be on the package, she went to the store and bought 10 different types of pantyhose and spread them across the floor of her apartment. If the same thing appeared on all of them, she remembered thinking, must be legal, and added it to her packaging. Then at the last minute, after consulting a group of moms to test the offense factor, they laughed hysterically. We added our tagline, she says, don't worry, we've got your butt covered. Once she had a perfected prototype in hand, she called the buyer at Neiman Marcus and introduced herself over the telephone. She boldly said, I have invented a product that your customers would not want to live without. And if I could have 10 minutes of your time, I would fly to Dallas. The buyer agreed. She put the prototype in a Ziploc bag from her kitchen, threw it in her good luck red backpack, and was on a plane. During the meeting, she had no shame. She asked the buyer to follow her to the ladies' room where she personally showed her the before and after in her cream pants. 3 weeks later, Spanx was on the shelves of Neiman Marcus. She then called all of her friends and begged them to go to Neiman's and make a huge fuss over the product and to buy them up. At just that moment, she was running out of friends. Spanx caught on, and the rest is history. She did the same thing with Saks, Nordstrom's, Bloomingdale's, and all of the other retailers. As for a marketing budget, she had no money to advertise. So she hit the road. For the entire first year, she did in-store rallies about Spanx with the sales associates and then stayed all day introducing customers to Spanx. She became notorious for lifting up her pants leg to every woman walking by. Her mom always said, as long as she lifted her pants up and not down to show her product, then she had her blessing. Her friends and she also called newspapers, magazines, and TV stations and got Spanx significant media coverage. It has been a dream come true to see her products featured on the Oprah Winfrey Show, The Today Show, The View, The Tyra Banks Show, CNN, and countless other television programs and news channels, as well as the pages of Forbes, Fortune, People, Entrepreneur, InStyle, The New York Times, USA Today, Glamour, Vogue, and many more. Thereafter, Sarah decided to try something different. Everyone thought she was crazy for leaving Spanx for 3 months to be on reality TV, but she trusted her gut. Something told her that this would be a chance of a lifetime, and it was. Sir Richard Branson traveled with her around the world, which gave her an opportunity to talk with him about Spanx, his experience with Virgin, and his new global foundation, Virgin Unite. She was really interested in learning how to set up a foundation because this had been a dream of hers even before starting Spanx. She was very touched by the visit to a poor village in South Africa, and she wanted more than ever to find a way to help women who do not have the same rights as we do in America. At the conclusion of the show came a huge surprise. In a completely unexpected twist, Branson handed her a check for $750,000, his paycheck from the Fox show, for her to start her own foundation to help women. He joined her in Atlanta in 2006 to launch the Sarah Blakely Foundation, which is dedicated to helping women globally through education and entrepreneurship. Nearly after 6 years of starting Spanx, she was still pinching herself when she thought about how far she had come. Spanx has become a Hollywood secret and a red carpet must-have for celebrities from Gwyneth Paltrow to Oprah. They are still a small company of women obsessed with inventing and improving comfortable undergarments. Now that they have more than 100 styles, and they sell Spanx in fine boutiques and upscale department stores like Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom's, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Bloomingdale's, and in the United Kingdom and Canada. But she couldn't just stop there. She wanted to find a way to share the slimming secret with women everywhere. But she couldn't just stop there. She wanted to find a way to share the slimming secret with women everywhere. And that's when Target came knocking at her door. They wanted Spanx to bring the shapewear revolution to Target. So they decided to create assets because they believe all women deserve the opportunity to make the most of their assets. She created this brand to give better undergarment choices to women everywhere and to give back. A portion of all assets and Spanx purchases will go to the Sarah Blakely Foundation, which focuses on supporting and empowering women around the world. She feels very blessed to have had her aha moment in America, where women are free to start their own business. She wants women around the world with their own aha moments to have the same opportunity to follow their dreams. Her energy and inspiration comes from inventing and enhancing products that promote comfort and confidence for women. Customer feedback is one of the key drivers of her business. For example, Spanx Power Panties and Spanx Highfalutin Footlets were created in response to suggestions from their customers. And even more great things are ahead in the future. Sarah continuously thanks her customers for their continued support. I want to leave you with a direct quote from Sarah Blakely that I'm certain every entrepreneur can appreciate. Don't be intimidated by what you don't know. That can be your greatest strength and ensure that you do things differently from everyone else. Today, ladies, when you tweet, use the hashtag #PowerWoman. Remember, in a conventional world, you must do something unconventional to stand out. Fascinating job, Sarah. I am truly inspired by your story. Thank you, Ms. Sarah Blakely, for your contribution to our international stiletto moment on the Ultimate International Business Experience radio show. Miss Sarah Blakely, globe-trotting and leaving her footprints in the sand around the world. If you are doing something extraordinary in your business, female entrepreneurs, and you want to be highlighted on our International Stiletto Moment, send me a direct message at mwhyradio.com or email me at info@ericaaMurray.com. Share what's happening with you, and we'll tell the world about it. Right here on UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience radio show. Once again, women are doing it bigger than ever, and they're leaving their footprints in the sand around the world.
If you didn't know Miss Sarah Blakely by name before this segment, you can now put a name with a product. I'm sure you won't forget her now. Just know this can be you, so be motivated to take a risk. So what if people don't agree with it? Do what it is that you want to do and be committed to it. Now, once again, ladies, it is time for our great cosmetic giveaway. That's right, ladies. We want to continue the great image giveaway. Let's give away some cosmetic products via Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and telephone. To win by telephone, you must dial 646-652-2512, and you must be the first person to press the number 1 when I say so, when I give the signal. Miss Renata Berry of Renata Cosmetics is the donor of all of these wonderful cosmetics. Her business has been in existence for over 10 years. She's made a great mark in the Midwest, and now she's moving around the country. She's trying to get her stilettos in the sand around the world, too. You go right ahead, Miss Renata. And once again, we appreciate what she's doing here on UIBE Radio with the Great Image Giveaway on our International Stiletto segment for female entrepreneurs. We're giving ladies image. That's right. So last week we gave away gift cards towards a Luscious Lip package and the Diva Express, as well as a complexion bar. But each week we're giving away more and more products because we have over $500 in gift card giveaways. So what are we giving away today? I'm going to tell you, listeners, what we're giving away. We're giving away a gift. We're giving away a gift card towards $15 towards a Luscious Lip packet, $35 towards the Diva Express. We're giving away a complexion bar. We're also giving away a skincare package, a brow kit. Come on, ladies, we love our brows to look great, and a kabuki brush. All of these come with a gift card to help you get those things in your makeup bag. Come on, ladies, we want to make sure you're getting this stuff. So here, what we're going to do, the first lady that tweets to me, you're ready for the tweet? I want you to tweet #PowerWoman in honor of Miss Sarah Blakely. PowerWoman, #PowerWoman to me at Erica A. Murray. Go. And the next thing I want you to do is to text. No, let's go back. Go to my Facebook page, and I want you to #PowerWoman on my Facebook page. It's Erica A. Murray. Hopefully you're already connected with me on that because that'll make it a little bit easier for you. And if you're listening and you want to do it by text, go right ahead. Text #PowerWoman. That's what I want you to do. #PowerWoman to 804-715-1829. Go. We want to get you guys just going over there and winning some of these free products. I am just so happy about you guys doing what it is that you do. I have people all over my Twitter and my Facebook page. I'm getting these messages, and this is remarkable because what we're going to do, those of you who are tweeting, texting, and all of those wonderful things, I did say the first lady, but I'm going to just pull any lady that does it, and we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things to give away. If you go ahead and enter on anything, and if you take a picture of yourself and you hashtag Erica A. Murray I am Erica A. Murray on Instagram, and you hashtag PowerWoman, hey, you win over there as well. I love what it is that you're doing. And if you're listening right now and you're a lady, listen, guys, this is what I'm going to do this time. If you're listening, you can win for your girlfriend, your significant other, your wife, your mother, your sister. So if you're listening, go ahead and press number 1. And whoever does that, you're going to win something too. I love giving away stuff that I don't have to pay for. You know what I mean? Of course you do. So we're going to continue to give it over $500 worth of products away today, and we're going to come right on back. And we're going to give away all of those items to whomever has hashtag PowerWoman to any social media network that I have. all the way up to all of the gifts that we have and that we're giving away. This is what I do. I love the next segment of our show. This is where we encourage you as a business owner to get up and do something really big for your business. This week, I'll be your correspondent for this segment of the show. Yay! I will be sharing action item tips to induce the word no to emerge from your lips. Come on, listening audience, we all know that it's challenging to sometimes say the word no to people who ask us to do something for them or their business when it will provide a hardship on our day. Each day provides us with a new start to achieve greatness in our business. I'm sure all of our listeners believe in the philosophy of continuous improvement. As entrepreneurs, we all know how important vision is to success of our company. It's the thing that will get us right where we want to go. So, all right, for my avid listeners, by now you should have your paper and your pen and you are ready. And if this is your first time, grab some paper and pen. Quickly, take some notes, as we desire for you to implement the tips from this segment into your business and your life. Remember, it takes too much to build a business to not implement techniques that work. Listen carefully to what I am going to say next.
Today, in our action item segment, we will discuss how to say no to the 5 following things for an immediate life improvement. The word no gets a bad rap in the entrepreneurial community. It can feel like a selfish assault to say no to someone when you heavily rely on the help and support of others. However, there's an enlightened difference between saying yes and no that is dependent upon the circumstances surrounding the request or event. Saying no to things can be just as important as yes in your growth as an entrepreneur and for the growth of your company. Now, how can you tell when you're saying yes or no at the right time? Honestly, it's all in a gut check about how the response makes you feel. Saying yes to the right things make you feel good. You get energized, pumped up, excited, and eager when you're saying yes to the people, places, and actions that bring you closer to your vision. If you're saying yes and feeling drained, lethargic, dreading the next step, or wondering why you agreed to whatever you're about to do, you need to learn the positive effects of saying no. No set boundaries. No creates more room for the yes stuff in your life. No can feel just as rewarding, positive, and fulfilling as yes when it's done right. Here are 5 important things to say no to this year. Number 1, no to tasks you can easily outsource instead. Entrepreneurs constantly need more of 2 things, money and time. You can create more money, you can scale more income, but you can't create more time. There will always be 24 hours in a day, whether we move the clock forward or backwards, no exceptions. Since you can't control the amount of time you have access to, focus instead on the amount of time you can leverage from others. Outsourcing is a fantastic way to keep momentum in your life and your business. Is your time best spent cleaning? If not, hire someone to clean. Is your best time spent preparing meals or answering phone calls? You can outsource both of those things. Look for all the ways and places you can say no to tasks that you could easily outsource. Number 2, no to actions that don't match your vision. Before you say yes to any request, ask if it matches your vision. There are a lot of great speaking opportunities, podcast interviews, charity events, mentoring opportunities, and so many more potentially limitless lists of activities and events to get involved with in your life. However, just because something is a good cause, great product, or smart idea doesn't mean it's intuitively the right fit for your vision. Say no to actions or events that don't match your vision. Remember, you need to leverage your time because you can't create more. Say no to the things that don't contribute directly to your best version of your vision. Number 3, no to things that distract and destroy your time. We're already back to talking about time. Time is your most precious resource, so why let any activity distract or destroy that? This is about setting boundaries with others, regardless of business or pleasure. Have a friend who loves to gossip? You don't have time for that anymore. Either say no to that conversation or don't answer the phone. Do you have staff members who are prone to long stories or talks of sports scores? Decide carefully whether those activities enhance your time or kill it. Friends want you to go to happy hour every Friday night. If you aren't getting real value out of those interactions, then it's time to let them go. Say no to the things that don't make you better and that waste your time. Number 4, no to things that aren't healthy for your mind or body. You don't have time to be sick or feel sluggish. You just don't. Take your health and well-being very seriously, because right up there with time is your health, so you can enjoy your time and your business. You know the saying, garbage in, garbage out. Make sure you're saying no to any garbage you're putting into your mind and body. No to negativity. No to fake, bad food. No to lethargy. Just say no to the thoughts, activities, and food that isn't good for you. Fuel yourself with the right no's to stay healthy. Number 5, no to things that aren't up to you or in your control. There are things in this life that are inevitably out of your control. Lots of them, actually. So you have a choice. You can fret and freak out about things such as government, the economy, your partner, the weather, or any other variable outside of your power. Or you can choose to say no to the stress that comes from getting upset about things you can't control. This isn't about giving up. It's about knowing you're going to get through whatever storms that may come. Frankly, giving in to worry or the illusion when you can't control the outcome only creates stress and wastes time. Say no to the belief that you can always be in complete control. Say no to the undue stress that comes from trying to change outcomes that aren't up to you. Wow, this all makes sense. Saying no is a lot easier, right? Well, I want to thank Mr. Matthew Torrin, a serial entrepreneur, mentor, and co-founder of YoungEntrepreneurs.com, for contributing to the action item segment of this week's show. Take the information and put it to work in your life right now. Come on, let's practice saying no together. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. No. I've felt those no's all over the world. Tell the person standing right in front of you now, no. As always, we enjoy our partnership with Entrepreneur Magazine. Once again, this has been your action item tips for today, February the 12th, 2015, on UIBE Radio. Goodbye for now.
Wow, that makes saying no a lot easier, right? Well, I want to thank, once again, Mr. Matthew Torrin. Yes, thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen around the world, you heard it here on UIBE Radio. That's right, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. Action item tips from Mr. Matthew Torrin of YoungEntrepreneur.com. If you missed just one of these little tips, let me restate them for you. Mr. Torrin said tip number 1, say no to tasks that you can easily outsource instead. Tip number 2, say no to actions that don't match your vision. Tip number 3, say no to things that distract and destroy your time. Tip number 4, say no to things that aren't healthy for your mind and body. Tip number 5, say no to things that aren't up to you or in your control. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Just say no. I'd like to add another one in there. Just say no because you don't feel like doing it. If you believe that you have some tips that our audience can use to improve them or their business, find out how you can be a part of this segment by emailing me at info@ericamurray.com. Or, do what I say do. Mosey on down to 3Ws.mwhyradio.com and send me a message there. You can also send me a message on Facebook or LinkedIn, and we can talk about how to make this happen. It's about time for us to separate until next week, Thursday. But before I part, I want you to know that February is still going to be an exciting month on the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show. February has been token as Love Month, and because we are on UIBE Radio, the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, we're going to have the Ultimate Beauty Giveaway all month long, Image matters. Ladies, you'll experience over $500 in beauty products during our International Stiletto segment all month long. Yes, Valentine's Day is one day, but image is forever. So tune in and tell your entrepreneur counterparts to join us for a chance to keep that image moving forward. I want to congratulate our winner today. I think it's amazing, and my executive producer thinks it's amazing. But we have one person who did everything that we asked them to do. They tweeted, so they were out on Twitter. They were also out on Facebook, and they also texted in the number. And I have it written here somewhere. The winner is Jackie Bickham, New Orleans, Louisiana. All right, thank you, Jackie, for tuning in and being connected with us on Twitter, Facebook, and also texting in to the text number. Hey, if nobody else wants to compete with you, Miss Bickham, just go ahead and take all the items right along with you. We'll have Miss Renata Berry, Renata Cosmetic, so go ahead and give you a call and tap in with you on Facebook or however so that we can reach you and talk to you about all the wonderful things that you have in your possession today. Once again, don't forget to download the May We Help You Radio Broadcast Network app to listen to the Ultimate International Business Experience radio show on the go and a host of other informative shows. Just go on down to www.mwhyradio.com and get it free today. Join the network on Facebook and Twitter to win prizes and service. Connect with me on social media for a chance to win free radio advertisement for your business. Join me on Facebook and Twitter at Erica A. Murray or Instagram, I am Erica A. Murray. Use hashtag radio contest to let me know you're entering for your chance to win. You have until February 28th to enter, but why wait? Do it today. Listen to me. I need you to join me on Spreaker. That's right, SPREAKER.com. Search me out, hashtag Erica A. Murray. Go ahead and heart my page. I need you to like me. And then go to the left side of that page, midway down, and I want you to follow the network, MWHY. It's so easy. I'd like to just go ahead and connect with you there as well. Before I sign off, you guys know my mantra is forward progression, upward mobility. If what you're doing in your business isn't moving you forward and up, perhaps you should reevaluate what it is that you're doing. What is it that you're doing? Just remember, we're going to finish this first quarter strong. February is the second month. We're halfway through the month. Make sure you get the next month and a half right. You got to be strong with us in business. You've been listening to the Ultimate International Business Experience Radio Show, international news, informative talk every Thursday. I'll see you next week.